Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Tiffany. Note from the editor, I really screwed up with my audio on this video. I had the mic attached to a string on my sweater and there's a lot of annoying noise, so please forgive the noise and please enjoy the video. Thank you in advance. There are more non-caffeinated drinks out there than there are caffeinated, yet the caffeinated drinks we're used to, such as coffee and tea, are so much more widespread. When that's all you're used to, it can be very challenging to find decent substitutes. This video is going to broaden your caffeine-free horizons, which can be very helpful if you need to avoid caffeine for any reason, or there's someone in your life who is avoiding caffeine. Ironically, I'm drinking a cup of black coffee as I do this, so... My personal interest in caffeine-free options comes from a couple of different things. One is that I want to exercise my ability to use my body and my mind without stimulants such as caffeine. That way when I do go to use substances such as caffeine, they have a real purpose to them, much like psychedelic therapy does. The second reason is I want to easily switch back from caffeine when I have been using it for an extended period of time, so that way it's easy to wean myself off of the caffeine addiction. Decaf coffee and tea might be good substitutes for the real thing, but I have not personally explored that area, so I can't make any good recommendations there. The cheapest, the best, and the simplest option is to just drink more water. Our bodies need water to stay hydrated and to run daily detox processes. Adding a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice to water gives it a little extra kick, and you can do the same with apple cider vinegar if that's up your alley. The most popular herbal teas out there tend to be like chamomile, lemon ginger, and peppermint. These are not specific to any brand. Almost every brand has this combination. I tend to like to use 2 to 3 of these tea bags at once for better flavor in a 1-liter jar or in a teapot. It just gives it a better flavor, in my opinion. Tim Hortons has some of the best flavored herbal teas that I have tried. They come in nice fat tea bags, and whenever I order a peppermint tea, I like to get 2 to 3 tea bags in there for nice potent flavor. And what I like to do is just walk in and purchase a couple boxes of their tea for my own use. It's that good. One of my favorite herbal teas is rooibos, also known as red tea. This is a member of the legume family and it comes from South Africa where it is grown and harvested. Rooibos has a rich and smooth flavor. There is no bitterness whatsoever and a beautiful deep color. It's really the best kind of herbal tea to dress up with a sweetener and a milk of your choice, unlike most herbal teas. There are many rooibos tea blends out there, some of them with like a chai spice blend, some with various combinations of dried fruits and flowers, and you can find some of these at your local bulk barn. Normally I'm not a fan of the PC brand, but this chocolatey peppermint herbal tea is really, really good. There are a number of brands out there that have teas for various medicinal purposes, such as a digestive aid, immune booster, for constipation, some tea is for sleep, some tea is for stress, and you've got everything in between. These are generally safe for most people to consume. However, if you're going to embark on a serious regimen, it is obviously wise to check with your healthcare practitioner. From the international aisle in your local grocery store, or if you're lucky enough to live near an Indian spice store, you can find the Everest brand of tea masala. A spoon of this can be added to another tea for just an extra spicy kick. And for a caffeine-free masala tea, I like to put a scoop of the masala spice blend into a pot of tea or the jar that I'm making tea in, and like 2 or 3 rooibos tea bags, and it makes a deliciously rich and spicy tea. This can be dressed up with the sweeteners and milk of your choice, however I prefer the spicy kick and I just like to have it as is. Also from most spice aisles there are a number of herbs that do make really good tea. My favorites are sage, rosemary, and thyme. I like to also get these and other spices from the international aisle or an Indian spice store because they often come in much larger bags. Green cardamom pods make a deliciously flavorful tea. Ginger, I like to add ginger powder to various teas because I just love ginger. And turmeric, I will boil down a spoon of that with some crushed black pepper for a couple of hours, and it makes like the richest orange beverage when I cool it down and mix it with a little coconut milk. And I'll be covering the details of this process, because I do have a process, on another video. And then, of course, there are water flavor enhancers, some of them with electrolytes. I use Stir Organic. I can get it from Walmart or Amazon. Most water enhancers contain artificial flavors and colors which are better to avoid. Stir Organic is sweetened with stevia and it contains natural fruit extracts, so it's the real deal. I cover the details on how to make a deliciously fruity beverage with this and some lemon juice and some electrolyte powder in another video, and I'll include the link here. And finally, for hot summer days, you can make cold refreshing infusions that I call coolers. All you need is a large pitcher or jar or beverage dispenser. You fill it with water and add any one of these combinations: cucumber slices and fresh basil, frozen or fresh berries and fresh mint, slices of lemon and ginger, lime slices and coconut water. Put the jar into your fridge and let it just sit there for 2 or 3 days and infuse for the best flavor. Now, I must emphasize it's very important to use fresh herbs and fresh fruits that are organic, because the quality of these ingredients will become very evident in the taste. I find citrus from regular grocery stores can have this mildly bitter taste, whereas organic fresh citrus from farmers markets or organic markets tend to have a much more fragrant and sweet flavor. After 2 or 3 days, serve this cooler with ice and some sparkling water if desired. And of course, if you're lucky enough to have the space, you can grow fresh herbs yourself, such as lavender, spearmint, and peppermint, lemon balm, and make fresh teas or these infused cold coolers. If you are making a hot herbal tea, be sure to drink it as soon as it's cool enough, as the tea, when exposed to the air, will start to oxidize and turn brown and become less flavorful. I hope this inspires you to explore the world of non-caffeinated flavors and help you stay generally better hydrated. Thank you for taking the time with me today. Be sure to check out this other video on hydration practices to help you stay on top of your daily water intake. If you haven't already given me a subscribe and a like, please do so. It helps this channel. Happy hydration, and I'll see you on the next video.